It's a perfect situation.
Hello, this is Liz. Welcome to my little urban homestead. Last year in October, when I did my last butcher's run, I got half a pig, but from the back leg I did 3 boneless legs of pork. One went to my mother, one went to my son, and this is the other one. I don't know what weight it is. I've now taken it out of the freezer. I'm only going to have it this week. I don't know what weight it is, so I'm going to find out. So let's take it all out for my scales are in grams. And they're zeroed out, so let's put the pork in and find out. Don't know if you can see that, probably not. And it says 2 kilos, just over 2 3/4 kilos, so that's 5 just over £5 of boneless pork, and I'm going to see how many meals I can make of it. First thing I'm going to do is cook it up as a roast, and we'll have it as a potato meal. So there's the whole joint. I've covered it in salt, the last of my dehydrated onions. Got to do some more. There's a couple of potato halves in there for roast potatoes. There's also some dehydrated apple slices from my tree, and there's a few dehydrated plums also from my trees, and they'll just add flavour to the gravy that I will be making. Now, as I put dehydrated stuff in here as well, it'll soak up some of the juice. So I'll put it in the oven for a few hours until it is cooked. With this pork, I've got some frozen cauliflower and frozen peas in here. They were bought ones, but I'm also going to add in, I want to boil the liquid that they're going to be in, but I'm going to add a jar of my home canned potatoes. Now, if there's a lot of starch in them and you don't want starch, then rinse them out, but there's hardly any in mine. But with them being regular mouth, they don't want to come out too easily. So I'm just pouring the liquid over it. This is a jar of my honey glazed carrots. And that goes in as well. And what I will do, because all the liquid that was in the jars is now in there with the cauliflower and the peas, I'll put them on to boil and cook, and then when this is boiling I will put them on to steam through. Put the potatoes and carrots on to steam through, because they're already cooked. They've been in the jars. Pressure cans. Oh. It had its first 3/4 of an hour on its front side, and then I turned it, and then I'm going to turn it again, so it will get all of the rinds nice and crispy, because it's sitting on the veg that I put in there. Not much veg, but it's enough. And I'll just take that bit off and let this bit get crispy now for another half an hour. I've got these little jars, and in this jar I put about a tablespoon of Worcester sauce and just a drop of gravy browning. I'm going to add a touch of water and a heaped dessert spoon of self-raising flour. So dirty the bowl up, put the lid on, give it a shake. Needs a little bit more water. You can add herbs to this if you want them. And that is now ready to make a gravy. This is that pork joint done to perfection. Cut a couple of slices off that I'm now going to dish up our tea. That's meal one, but there's enough potatoes and carrots and Yorkshire puddings left. There's going to be one going up in the freezer. Bye!
It's a perfect situation.